Mm. Hi there, it's Lugosi Forex, and I'm here to talk to you about trading. Now, obviously, before I go on, I'd love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Tim Sachs, who wrote the foreword to the book The Penny Stock Course, and finally, Matthew Creator wrote the book Rocket Stocks, and you can find all their books on Amazon Kindle now. I want to talk to you about trading. Now, trading is not easy, and you need to understand that there's certain things about trading that are very difficult to understand. And on this trading journey, I have been trying my best to understand what is happening. And when you go out in the market space, people will laugh at you for making mistakes. I view myself as a digital marketer, and you will make mistakes. All right, that's just how trading is. Trading is like that. You will make mistakes. So what I did was first off, let me see if I can get a note. If I can get a notepad here. You know, first off, I had to make mistakes. I had to make mistakes. And making mistakes is part of life. Uh, so when you are trying to learn how to trade, there's certain concepts that you still need to learn. That I'm still trying to learn. Just a second. There's something that I want to show you. Okay. This is very important. So let me see if I can share the screen. All right. So you need to understand something about trading. Okay. So like for example, I don't know which color I'll use. So I'll use this one. For example, like you need to understand something about trading. Like number one, you need to understand the trading system. Okay, so the trading system is very important. Right? If you have a trading system, you need to understand that as well. Number two, you have to have a watch list. Now, in the beginning, you may not see the importance of a watch list, but a watch list is very, very, very important. And then finally, risk management. So sometimes it may look funny, and you may think you know what you're doing, but the truth is you're just learning as well. So I'll give you an example of what I have been experiencing. So sometimes what I've been experiencing is, let's say I make a move, right? Let's say I see a price, it's going up, and then this is what happens. It goes down like that, and then it stays down for a while. Okay, so just imagine that's the stock price. And then sometimes what happens is I make a move, let's say I predict it's going up, and then this is what happens. Okay, so it goes down, and then all of a sudden it just shoots up. So in this case, if it was you trading, which one would you go for? All right, would you go for setup? Let's change the color. So would you go for setup A? Oh, okay. Would you go for setup A, or would you go for setup B? Right? Obviously, the right one to go for is setup B. And so, what I'm trying to show you here is the power of the trading system, watch list, and risk management. So, what you want is to be this person on this side here, right? You don't want to be this person this side. So, the person this side, it's called holding and hoping, right? And so that's why research is very important when trading. So yesterday I saw a buy move in Ethereum, and this thing gapped up like 14%. Now imagine doing, let's say, 3x margin, you'd have made 30%. If you're doing 10x margin, you'd have made twice your money. I think I even remember making like 50% my money in one brokerage account. With Bitcoin, it went up just by 3%, but Ethereum was the trade to focus on. And so every market is different, every trader is different, okay? And the reasons why I share these things as a trader is to get you to understand this psychology. So you may have your own trading system, you may have your own watch list, and you may have your own risk management, but this psychology here is the same no matter what system you're using. So what you want as a trader is you want to be this guy here. Okay, that's what you want as a trader. You want to be this guy here. This is the guy that you want to be as the trader. Okay, that's the correct answer. You want to be this guy here. This is what you want. So when I developed these systems, when I developed this watch list here, so let me tell you my in fact, I would even remove Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not, because what you're looking for is short-term trading. All right. So Ethereum, I came up with Ethereum. Then I came up with Dow Jones stocks. Okay, so how did I come up with the Dow Jones stock? So in crypto, focus on Ethereum. Focus on Ethereum. Then in stock trading, focus only on the Dow Jones, specifically the blue chip stocks. Right? That's what you want to focus on right now. So the system you're seeing on the screen is the system that I have been using. Alright, there's nothing more to this system. Japanese candlesticks, the EMAs, and the balance of power. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So this is what I focus on. Okay. Look, I can even go as far as resetting all the filters, and then just literally just putting okay, maybe I shouldn't have reset the filters, but the point I'm trying to stress is this strategy that I'm using only focuses on this market, which is the Dow Jones industrial market, the blue chip market. Now, why am I focused on the blue chip market? Because this is the common one for retail traders. Okay, so remember what I told you. All right, so let's see if I can. So is there a way to move this? Sorry about that. All right, so we are focusing on 3 markets. Okay, 1, 2, then 4. Oh no, 3. So what have I done here? So essentially, I have formed a watch list. So we call this a watch list. Alright, so I have formed a watch list. So the trading system is what you are seeing on this screen here. Now I have formed a watch list. So this is my watch list. So no matter how the market is moving, no matter what is happening, this is what I'll be doing. Now, in terms of risk management, let's do risk management right in front of your face. When it comes to crypto, Forex, so this right here, I think we can even create a box. Okay, that's your risk management. All right, so that's your risk management. This is your watch list. Then this is the trading psychology. All right, so the trading system should follow this. So this right here is the trading system. This is the trading system. That's the watch list. And then this is the risk management. All right, so I have done this right in front of your face. I'm not hiding anything. So the only thing that's left for you now to do is take action. All right, so we're going to now dive into this. You're going to see me now put what I showed you to action. All right, what you saw here, what you're seeing here, I'm going to put it into action now. All right, I'm going to share with you the trading system that gives you this price action. Remember, this is price action. So I'm going to share with you the trading system that gives you this price action. And I'm going to share the watch list with you, which you have already seen. But we're going to dive deeper into this one here. And then this margin level is really up to you. It's now the margin level is up to you. It's dependent on yourself and who you are as a person. So I'm going to put money sign there. So this is dependent on your capital and how much capital you're willing to risk. So this is dependent on you, right? Like it's up to you and how you feel or how much you are willing to risk. But these two, the trading system and the watch list, you can definitely copy these things from me. This part here is your personal preference. Do not trade the margin that I trade. Do your own margin trading and research, according to what you find comfortable. So now I've shared with you the system and how I think. Let's go into the stuffs now. So remember on the dead screen, the Dow Jones. So what I'm gonna do is called the rocket booster strategy. So basically, the 50-day moving average has to be below the price. That's number one. Number two. So what we're doing right now is the trading system. Number two, the 200-day moving average should be below the 50-day moving average. So what that does is it filters the stocks out for you. All right. So when that's done now, we are now looking for a suitable candidate to trade. Okay. So we'll start with Coca-Cola. Alright, so we have found our buy signal. So the first one here, as you can see, is Nike. So we're going to add Nike to our watch list. So now I'm going to explain the trading system to you. Alright, so remember we're focused on number 3, the Dow Jones. This is what we're focusing on. We haven't yet come to the Forex pairs. There are only 3 Forex pairs, alright? In crypto, we only have Ethereum. Ideally, you should use the same broker to trade these assets, okay? So the Dow Jones, the stock market is what can I say about it? It's more diverse, right? So the stock market is like the flexible one here. Forex pairs are not flexible, right? There are some Forex pairs which are volatile, some that are not volatile, right? So in this case, I've only chosen 3 Forex pairs which I believe are volatile enough, and Ethereum is obviously volatile. I haven't dived deep into gold and silver yet, but I also believe there is some volatility in gold and silver, in commodities, but I don't trade commodities. Personal preference. So Dow Jones is the flexible one, right? That's the one which is flexible. So the first thing that I'm looking for is this red bar here, this pullback. So the entry is on the 4-hour chart, so you want to enter on the pullback, as you can see here. So how I look for the pullback is I look at the candlestick pattern here. If it's a red bar here, that's the pullback. And then if it's green on the daily chart, that's the trend strength. Okay, so it's that simple, right? And then I use the balance of power to confirm the trend strength, or to measure how strong a trend is, because not every trend is strong. So some of these trends you have to literally measure them to find out how strong they are. You have to measure them. So as you can see here, it did go up, then it pulled back. So the balance of power is 0.64. So usually anything above 0.5, I believe, is a good balance of power, right? So we can use this as an example here. When it gapped, the balance of power was 0.5. So usually anything at 0.5 and above means it's a strong trend. And I've reached a point whereby I'm able to see the chart and I'm able to see if there is a trading opportunity here. That's another one in Disney. Wow, so I think the stock market is on fire. There's so many trades, it's crazy. Okay, so this one is not an entry. Okay, so we have Nvidia as well. Good entry. We have Apple as well. Which is a good entry. I think Boeing we already saw it. JP Morgan as well. And we're going to measure the trend strength. Terrible. So I'm looking for that pullback. The market is on fire. Yeah, I think we saw Microsoft as well. So you want a very strong trend strength, something that will make you make money quickly. Okay, calculate our watch list. Alright. Isn't this exciting? I think we have about 2, 4, 2, 2, 6, 8. I think we're about 10 stocks to trade. So remember, we're focusing only on the Dow Jones stocks only, and only 3 Forex pairs. We haven't come to the Forex pairs yet. The crypto one, we're not going to trade it because the move has already happened. So remember, this is the kind of price action we are looking for. Now, in order to get this and not this on the trading system, we're using something called the balance of power. Balance of power should be above 0.5. Okay, so this comes from the trading system. Okay, so this is very, very important. All right, so balance of power in the Dow Jones. Okay, so we're not just talking about balance of power anyhow. So balance of power in the Dow Jones should be above 0.5. We haven't yet reached a consensus on the Forex pairs. Let's see what we have here. I guess in Forex I would make a quick guess and say maybe balance of power should be above 0.1. I may be right, I may be wrong. Who knows? Alright, so that's the consensus. So right now we're not focusing on Forex. Reason being is with these 3 Forex pairs, there is no buying or selling opportunity. Wait, hold on. I think we have something here. Is that a buying opportunity? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, in Forex, we can say the buying should be above at least 0.2 or 0.3. But let's document that. Let's document that. I say 0.1. So that's in Forex. Let me change the color. Too late. Alright, so don't know if you can change the color. Sorry about that. So that's in Forex trading. And for Ethereum, it doesn't matter. Alright. Ethereum, it doesn't matter. So for now, I am still doing research on Ethereum. But so that's this is what you want. Okay. So now we're gonna pick the best of the best. Because remember, we're looking for buying power above 0.5 on the daily chart for trend strength. Or not buying power, balance of power. Okay. So we're keeping GS, Goldman Sachs. We're keeping CAT. We're removing JP Morgan. We're removing Apple. We're keeping Nvidia. We're keeping Chevron. We're removing Disney. We are keeping Nike. We are removing Microsoft. Going to remove Boeing, alright, because 0.56 is not. So I'm gonna increase it to 0.6 now, because what I want are just strong trades for you to make a lot of money in. So we have increased it to 0.6. Anything 0.6 below 0.6 is out. There we go. So now we have only the best of the best. 0.83, 0.79, 0.73, I think Chevron is the highest. 0.82. Alright, so Goldman Sachs wins the race. So it's Goldman Sachs, Chevron, then Nvidia, and then for Forex we have EUR, GBP, which is number one. Then for crypto we have Ethereum. The play is not there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I showed you my strategy. I showed you the market psychology. I showed you everything. I showed you my trading system. I showed you the watch list and the risk management that I use, and the trading psychology you want. This is the one that you want. Hence why we're using high balance of power. You do not want this. Like, even though yes, it is break even, you don't want to waste time holding. All right, this is what you want. All right, this is what you want. This is what you want. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's always will be Luwasi Forex. Take care, trade safe, and yeah, don't buy what I tell you to buy. Don't sell what I tell you to sell. Do your own research before you buy or sell anything. I'd love to thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye. And